maybe a coffee. I don't know. Read, this is my to be read section. A very busy schedule. The month of September, I hurt my ankle. Why can't I just get it together? I'm only 2 hours in and it's a 19-hour audiobook, so I really need to get a lot of that done today. Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. We have some exciting life updates to share with you guys. I feel like I need a different tripod because this one is so short that I have to angle, and like we're getting not great angles here. What can I do? I don't know. Is this one gonna be taller? I think this one will be taller. Let me switch you guys. Okay, that is so much better. I don't know why I was just like, I need to use this tripod when clearly I needed to use the other one. I think I can even adjust it just a little bit. There we go. Hi, happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. If you can tell by the background, we have some serious life updates to discuss. And actually by life, I more just mean house updates. But one big update that I have to share with you guys is we have air conditioning again. If you guys saw the last vlog, we were out, like our air conditioner was out for, I think, a total of 9 days. But even before then, it wasn't working properly, like all summer. So at the beginning of the summer, we were having issues with it. They came out, they were like, the fan needs to be replaced. I think it was the fan. And then the capacitor, I think, was the other thing. And so they fixed it, they cleaned it up. It worked for a little bit, but it was never like working properly. So we would have it set at like 68 and the temperature in the house would get to like 75. And that was with our air conditioner, what we thought was somewhat working. And we were just like, oh, it just can't keep up with the outdoor heat, because other people in our lives had said theirs was doing the same thing. So we're just like, okay, it's just that hot. No. So now, since we've had our new AC, it stays to the temperature you have it set at. It's like so amazing. I don't think that it has done that the entire time we've lived in this house, honestly. So I'm very happy and very excited. I'm not happy about the price we had to pay, but at least we have air. It's great. It's so wonderful. I'm happy. Life is good again. All right, the next update I have to share with you guys involves my library / office situation. You know, I've been talking about I want to change this room up. I still haven't painted it. That's coming. I will be painting it, but it probably won't be until later this fall, just because we have a very busy schedule. The month of September, there was some stuff, all good things, but some unexpected stuff that is going to cause us to not, like, we're traveling, but it wasn't part of the trip was planned, but not being gone as long as we're going to be gone wasn't part of the plan. So we have that going on. And then we have another trip scheduled that has been part of the plan for like the whole year. And it's like our big vacation for the year. And so basically, we're just not going to worry about painting until after we get through all of that. And then bookshelf wise, I'm probably not gonna really mess with that until the first of next year, just because we've had a lot of unexpected things happen that caused us to have to spend money that we weren't planning on spending on that, you know. And so it's just, we're just trying to rebound from Daisy's stuff that she had going on from getting this new air conditioner, you know. And so I'm just gonna wait for the bookshelves. It's not that big of a deal. It's really like those things can wait. They're not top priority. I would like to paint as soon as possible, just because, as you can see, you can still see paint swatches. It's maybe what I should do is just see if they have this color in our laundry room. They have like a bunch of old paint cans. So I'm wondering if like I could find the one that matches this room and just paint over the swatches. I know which paint color I'm going with. So maybe I should just do that, and then it can be next year before we paint. Like, not that big of a deal. But anyway, let me stop rambling about it and show you guys the changes that happened over the weekend. All right, you guys. So this table and my computer and everything on this table, it's going to the back room. So we just haven't gotten there yet. We were trying to work on my back room. I will not show that to you because it is absolutely nowhere near ready. But this, just ignore this. This isn't gonna be here. This is going goodbye. Like, I'm still keeping it. It's just going into what will be my new office space. But look, we have my bookshelves in here, which is really nice. It opened up our bedroom a lot getting this out because both of these were back there. So we've got that done. I pulled a couple of like decor pieces that just didn't have a home, but I want to put them on my bookshelves because that's, you know, what you do with that type of stuff. But it always frustrated me that I had all this stuff and I was like, I don't know where to put it. It has no place, like stressing me out. We're finding places for it. Anyway, these are all the books that I've actually read, minus some of the Throne of Glass series. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. But otherwise, I think everything, that and Midnight Sun, I haven't read Midnight Sun, but everything else I've read. This is my to be read section. So I gotta get on that. Then I have all of my paintings that I've done, like paint nights and stuff. So we have a Fourth Wing, and then we have a like cowboy romance theme, and Hunger Games, which I've never read the Hunger Games. I've only ever seen the first movie. So I don't really know that much about it, but I was like, yeah, I need to get this. And then we have this, which I've shown you guys. This is what I'm going to be, one of the things I'm going to be selling in my shop. I still have to paint it though. I still have to paint it. I have to like go buy the paints and everything. So anyway, and then yeah, we have this. And over here, I did move this table that was right here. I moved it here because this is going to be like my little place where I can edit videos and whatever. And then I did put this was like right here, but it was like flipped. So we flipped it back up, and James is going to switch all of these to where they go the correct way because right now they're not. And then I think I want this to be like where I keep all of my filming equipment and stuff. So I have a bunch of that here, and at some point it will look a little more put together. We just got to get it organized. And then I have my snake plant up there, and then this just needs the blocks, and then I need to paint it because I'm trying to like get a stock going. And then this was the old one, so I just put this here because I didn't know what to do with it. But yeah, that is the update in here. So anyway, that's the update. I'm super excited about it. I'm loving this space. It feels so much more open, and I'm really excited to get my office in the back room set up because I feel like one of the things that happened with my small business was I was doing really well when we lived in an apartment, and I had purchased the furniture to fit the room that I was in the apartment perfectly, and I had like this amazing setup, and I was just on it. And plus I could shut the door at the end of the day and not see all the stuff that I needed to do. Like, you know what I mean? I could just like if you have a job outside of your house, you go to that job, and then a lot of times, depending on your role, I know that there are some roles where you're like, yeah, I just come home and I obsess about work, or I bring work home or whatever. But like most of the time, if you work somewhere, you can just come home, it's done for the day. You don't have to think about it. Might think about it, but you're not like there, and you can't really do anything with it. So that was kind of how it was at the apartment. Well, when we bought this house and moved in, I thought, oh, this space would make a really great place for my office. I thought having like the windows would be great. I could see out and it'd be great. Well, it was great, except for the fact that I could never figure out like a good setup for this room, because again, all the furniture that I purchased for my other office fit that perfectly, because that was like a bedroom. So it didn't have this door that connects to the kitchen. You can shut the door, or honestly, we could just take it off, but whatever. That's not the point of this. And then it has like this archway. So it like you don't have it to where it can like just fit all 3 walls. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It just like the setup never really worked out. I didn't feel excited about it. And between that and just burning myself out and not having, like, I couldn't separate from work as well because my living room is literally right there. So it would constantly be like, oh, I'm seeing my office and I'm thinking, oh, I need to do XYZ. And it just was not a good situation, because in my head, I was like, well, while James plays video games, I'm gonna work, which is, I need hobbies. You know, actually, I don't need hobbies anymore, but at that time, I needed hobbies and I did not have them. And I just burnt myself out completely with my small business. And I just feel like this room was never really a good space to have my office. And honestly, now that we've moved stuff in the back room and we're kind of getting my office together, it is still very much a work in progress. But setting stuff up, setting the tables up back there, I was like, yes, I feel good about this. Like, I feel excited about this. I think this is going to be a really great switch up. And I think changing up the products that I'm selling, changing up where I'm officing out of, all of that, changing that it's not the main focus of my YouTube channel and it's not my whole life anymore, I think is just such a great change. And I think I'm really going to be able to step back into small business ownership and do it in a healthy way. And I'm excited to show that to you guys. You know, I don't want that to be my main focus of this channel, and I've talked about that. So I really need to hold myself accountable and share my life, but don't make it all about my small business, you know? But like I said, I feel like I'm in a really good place in my life to do that. So I'm excited about it. But yeah, we spent the weekend working on this, and James also pressure washed the back of the house, which really needed it. And we just did a lot of things that we don't always get to do because we're out of town or we're just busy a lot of times. And then when we're not busy, the last thing I want to do is any housework. So it was really, really nice to get that done this weekend. This week, I'm not filming a weekly vlog. I'm just gonna film today, I think. And then I'll film again later this week, but I don't want it to be a weekly vlog. But I have the craziest week, you guys. So tonight I have walking club. Tomorrow I have trivia. Wednesday, normally on the last Wednesday of the month, I will have my online book club, but my in-person book club that usually meets the last Thursday of the month had to switch it to Wednesday this month. So I will be going to that instead of my online book club. So I didn't even bother reading the book for online book club because I love the online book club, but I'm more like, I want to just go in person because that's where I really get to connect and meet people. So, and plus I really enjoyed the book for that book club. So anyway, I have that going on. Thursday, I don't have anything, which is kind of nice. It's gonna have like a chill night at home. Friday, James and I are going to see Jaws in IMAX because it's back in the movie theater for its 50th anniversary. And if you didn't know, that is my all-time favorite movie, like favorite movie of all time. Love Jaws. I own all 4 movies. I have not read the book though, and that is something that is on my list of things I want to do because I've never read the book, but I love the movie. There's a lot of different reasons why, and I won't go into that, but we are gonna go see that. Saturday, I have been invited to a pool party. I am so excited. It is like one of those moments where you're like, okay, I'm actually making connections and making friends because I got invited to this thing that like was kind of, you know, invite only, like you have to be part of the group. And I'm so excited about it. I've been so excited about it all month long. So I'm excited to go hang out with my friends that I've made this year at this pool party. I'm not like a huge swimming pool person. I mean, I can swim, but I don't like when my hair gets wet. I don't like being wet. So I'm not like a huge swimming pool person, but I am very excited for this. And then Sunday we have to go to early church because then after that I have another book club. And then after that, we're actually having like this ice cream party sort of back to school thing for our nieces and nephews. So I'm really excited about that, but it just so happened that everything kind of fell this week. I'm already tired thinking about it, but it's all good things. I'm so excited. This is like the busiest my social calendar has been probably since high school. It's busy, you know? So I'm excited about it though. We just have a lot of things to do this week and a lot to get done. I have been talking your ear off, so I need to go actually get something done other than just chit chat with you guys. Even though I love chit chatting with you guys, I need to get work done. So I'm gonna start working on some of my website stuff. And I also have been listening to the book club book for the book club that's on Sunday. So this is it, Silver Elite. So I've been listening to this. I'm only 2 hours in and it's a 19-hour audiobook. So I really need to get a lot of that done today. And then my physical read is One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. Some point I would like to do that. Also, I forgot to mention, I hurt my ankle. I don't know what I did to it. It is messed up. So we actually didn't go to the gym today because it just like hurts to walk. Like I feel like my heel is just not okay. And I do have walking club tonight. So I was like, I need to rest and recover from this. So I need to ice my ankle because it's like my ankle is like all inflamed. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I did to it. Here we are. So I do need to do that. I need to ice it and then take Advil, you know, every so often. And I'm just a hot mess express over here, but I'm so excited. I feel so good about this space. I feel so good about things that are coming up, that are happening. I just have to like get myself organized because there's just a lot happening this fall and winter and I'm here for it, but I'm also like, I need to get my life together. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna work on my website and I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, I have my sweatshirt on because we have air and I can keep the house freezing. So that's what I'm doing. But then I'm like, well, I'm cold. So I need, instead of adjusting the thermostat so I'm not cold, I'm like, let me bundle up. Why am I like this? I don't know. Anywho, I'm so excited. The bookstore that I go to do the book, one of the book clubs that I'm in, they're doing a watch through of the Twilight movies. But the first night that they're doing it, I can't make it because I'm gonna be gone. But they just dropped the new moon tickets and I'm like, I'm gonna be in town for that. So I texted my friend, one of my friends, and was like, hey, are you going to, like, we worked it all out, so we're gonna go to it together. But then the first movie, she also can't go the night that they're doing it. So I think we might watch the first one together and then go to this event and watch it together and possibly even reread the Twilight books together. So many things. I had that going on, and then I had my other friends texting me about walking club tonight. So I feel like my social like cup is like full, but like not full in like a bad way, like full, like it makes my heart so happy to like have all of these people, have met all these people and have these people in my life. Like it makes my heart happy. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but I feel like a completely different person than I was even just like last year or the year before. Like I really have found a community and it makes me happy. So definitely going to that. Anyway, that's what I've kind of been up to. I've also been working. I've been working on my website and designing that and everything. I have been listening to Silver Elite. I am 3 hours and 23 minutes into it. I don't know how I feel about this book, to be honest. Like it's somewhat interesting, but I'm not like completely hooked yet. With Shield of Sparrows, I was pretty much hooked pretty quickly, and with this one I'm like, the idea is different and like it's cool, but I don't know. Some of my friends were saying they actually enjoyed this one more than Shield of Sparrows, so I'm like, I think it's gonna like hook me, but it hasn't done it yet, you know. So anyway, so I've been listening to that and also iced my ankle and I put my compression sock on for a little bit and then I tried to elevate it. It is feeling better. Probably should go take some more Advil though. Hopefully it'll be all good for walking club. At some point today, I would like to sit down and actually read my physical book, which is One Golden Summer. And I need to do a little bit of cleaning. So that's where we're at today. Having a grand old time. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just like rambling at this point. But so I'm gonna go continue to work, listen to my book, and I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm icing my leg and I'm sitting on my couch. I'm getting ready to read for a little bit. So that's what's going on. Nothing too exciting. I'm just getting ready to read for right now. Take a break from everything. I think once I am done icing my ankle and reading, I'm gonna try to tidy up the house. I'm leaving in like 4 hours for walking club, so I need to tidy the house and make myself some dinner. I think that's everything that I need to do before I go to walking club. I'm gonna read for a little bit. I'm not gonna read for 4 hours, don't you worry, but I'm gonna read for a little bit. Let's get into it. I have no idea why I'm dancing right now. An update. I did not make it through very much of this book. If I'm being honest, My eyes got really tired. I got really sleepy. I can't decide if I'm tired today because I just really did not sleep well last night, or I don't know if I'm just, I don't know, but I feel zapped of all of my energy, truly. And I have to leave in an hour to go to walking club. So I'm like, I gotta get my energy up. Like, I can't do this. But I am excited to go to walking club. I'm just also like, I have no energy. But an update on Silver Elite, I'm about 28% of the way through that. And I'm kind of understanding what's going on, but I'm also like a little confused. So hopefully, I feel like I was like this with Shield of Sparrows also at the beginning, and then it kind of made more sense. But yeah, this book, I don't know. Sometimes reading a physical book, my eyes are just like, oh, I'm too tired to do this today, and that was today. But I know I did not sleep well last night at all. And then I woke up at 5. I was up from about 5 to 8, I think. And then I slept for another hour. Why I went back to sleep, I don't know. I should have just gotten up and gotten ready for the day. But I also justified it by saying I had a lot going on this week, so that, you know, I just needed to like sleep. Anyway, so I shouldn't have done that. That's probably problem number 1, is then I woke up just feeling groggy. I should just stayed awake. But I woke up at 5 to go to the gym, and then my ankle and whatever. My ankle is feeling a little bit better, but still not enough where I'm like, you know, oh, like it just hurts. It sucks. And I'm still gonna go to walking club. Should I go to walking club? Probably not, but I also feel bad because my friend, who is also my neighbor, is going, and I feel bad because like she's going because I invited her, you know, to come along with me, and I just don't want to like cancel, you know what I mean? So I probably shouldn't walk on my ankle. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna ice my foot when I get home. I'm gonna take Advil before I go, and then when I get home I'll just ice my foot again. It does feel a lot better, but I'm like, is this one of those things where I'm just not gonna have to use it for a while for it to heal, which is really gonna suck because I really need to get back to the gym. I know this is how life is, but like I feel like I finally get myself together and then something happens. Something happens, like our heat goes out, or like last year I had hives covering my body, so I couldn't go work out because it would make them worse. Now I've got this ankle issue, and I'm just like, why can't I just get it together and go work out every single day? And you know, I don't know, random thoughts with Rachel, but I'm just annoyed that my ankle hurts. But it's fine. It'll be fine. I'm not like worried that anything is majorly wrong with it, but I think I may just need to rest and ice it. So anyway, so my thoughts on this book so far, I'm not loving it as much as I was loving Every Summer After. So I don't hate the female main character, but like I just haven't connected with her yet. But I've heard that this one's really good, so I need to just stick it out. I do like that we are getting the older brother from Every Summer After, which means that we're probably gonna see the other characters from Every Summer After, and that does make me happy. I don't know. Part of it is probably because like I can't sit down and read because it's making me tired. I just like my eyes feel so heavy today. You know those days where you're just like your eyes feel so heavy and you just need like a solid 12 hours of sleep and maybe a coffee. I don't know. And I have energy drinks, but I'm trying not to drink them a lot because I don't want to rely on that. But today was probably one of those days where I should have been like, yeah, I'm gonna rely on that. I could drink a green tea because it does have some caffeine in it. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Anyway, that's my update. That's my update. I'm struggling today. What else is new? All right, I'm gonna go get my dinner ready, eat my dinner, and then I'm gonna go to walking club, and they're having it at this ice cream place. So I'm thinking that we're probably gonna get ice cream afterwards, which I'm excited about. Do I need ice cream? No, but I'm still excited about it. The oven just went off, so I'm gonna go get my food and I'll show you guys when it's all put together. All right, I'm back with my dinner. Burger and fries. This is a turkey burger from Trader Joe's, and it has like onions and bell peppers, I think, in it, and it's really good. It's really good. So we had that last night for dinner, and I'm just having it again because I'm on my own for dinner. So it's just a quick and easy warm it up, no thought behind it. So I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna watch some YouTube and just chill before I have to go to walking club. Hi you guys, I'm back from walking club. I didn't film anything there. What is there to film? You know, me walking, you know. Went to walking club, got some ice cream after we did our walk. That was really fun, and now I'm home and I'm waiting for James to come home. It is like 9:30, so I don't think we'll be home till almost 10 o'clock. And I hate days like this where we don't really get to see each other, even though like we did like fun things. It's still just like, oh man, like as soon as he gets home, we're gonna have to go to bed because we have to get up and go to the gym tomorrow. Hopefully my ankle will feel better. My ankle was really hurting during our walk. I pushed through because I didn't really want anybody to know that my ankle was bothering me, but my ankle was like on fire the whole time, and it was good though. Like that part wasn't good, but walking and doing walking club and seeing friends and stuff was fun. And so that was my day. I just worked on my website and did some reading, did some cleaning. I feel like today was kind of a chill day because I really had to kind of just stay off of my ankle. So it wasn't as productive as it could have been, but I did work on my website. It's just gonna be like quite the process getting my website back up. And I debated just reopening my other shop with like my other shop name because I already had the website done for that, and all I had to do was like reactivate my Shopify subscription. But I really want this to be like different. I don't want it to be under my old name that people, when they think of that name, they think planner stickers. Like I want this to be like a whole like hard reset, you know? So in doing that, I have to like redo my whole website, but that's fine. It's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be fun. So I don't want to share the opening date yet, but October is the month. I'm not reopening in September because we have so much travel going on in September, but also this gives me time to build up a stock with the book counter thing. And then I also want to make bookends as well. There's like a couple other things that I want to like make and get ready. There's a lot of other things that I want to do before I open, so I don't want to open until October, but I definitely want to open hopefully early October. My battery's gonna die because I want to like get ready for the holiday season and whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog because I don't want to have to go change the battery. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.